give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh.
Welcome back to Mondays of Thunder Offline League. We are here today at Hillside International Speedway for 80 laps of exhibition racing, and hopefully there'll be some chaos. Um, I appreciate the opportunity to broadcast. Um, Alex did a good job of setting the league up. Just hoped to do a good job of showing these races. A few things that is going to be a little different when there's problems, like when people pit and stay in the pit road. I can now look and see what those issues were. Right now you can see pit stops, but if there's any type of damage or wheel problem, I can see that, why they may be stuck in pit road. Hopefully that will be interesting to see. I can also cut caution laps if we're close into the race and I'm trying to get a finish. I can cut caution laps down by a few to hopefully go back to green flag racing so we don't have to worry about ending under caution. Can't promise that, but I can try my best. So right now we are in practice, getting ready to go randomized qualifying. Right now you can see I'm on top, which is where I belong. And then we got Matt in second. We got the 89 of John Jacobs right now in third, and Noah Cole in fourth, Jason Donovan fifth, Daniel Baker in sixth. We're going to go ahead and get to the race. Again, we'll do randomized qualifying. Let's see who got the pole. The number 24 of Theo Walker gets the pole, with Keith Hughes second, Jack Doyle third, and Matt Moss fourth. What I failed to mention was we're going to do a stage caution, or halfway, so around lap 40, I will throw the caution. So right now, before the race starts, let's look at some of the updated paint schemes. Let's see. I'll start from the front. All right. So we have. I didn't make any changes to mine. So the iRacing we see, um, Jarvie Motorsports have a very unique look. They have all their trucks, cars have the same kind of design. We'll see that through the series as we progress. No updates to Matt's trucks. We see a new one for Vince. Let's kind of go through these. There's Julia Powell, Daniel Baker, Sammy Fox, Juan Ramirez, Jack Keller, John Howard, Catalina Swartz, Sean Cohen, John Jacobs, Enrique Navarro, Jonathan Denson, Christina Ferguson, Daniel Gill, Virginia Brock, Irvin Vargas, Jack Foster, Leah Holmes, Lewis Peterson, JD Yoho, Aiden Wright, Trip Chase, Paul Erickson, Sam King, Jason Donovan, Casey Weber, Ivan Wright, sorry, Billy Sharp, Zach Shaw, and Noah Cole. That is your rundown here. And let's go ahead and fast forward and get to the race. Hey, waiting 173 seconds. All right, we are rolling. All right. I have it set up as a restrictor plate race, so we should get some good drafting, good some 3x3 racing, some 4 wide. If they go 4 wide, there will be a wreck. But we'll see what happens here. Here we go. We're going green. Dale Walker leads us off into season 1, exhibition 1. Throw up the standings for you. It's an excellent start. Jack Doyle is right on his heels. He may be able to make the pass if he gets help from Matt Moss. The inside line's kind of forming. It's going to probably send Matt to the back. Unless he can get a help from Daniel Baker to push back fry. Here goes Jack Doyle on the inside. Looks like he will take the lead. Get stuck on the outside here at this track. It's hard to get down again. Let's go back to the front. Again, these cars want to drift up out of the corners. I tried to fix that best I could to give the best racing that we could have, but this is what we got. Let's see if we got any 4 wide forming yet through the back of the field here. This is where the chaos is going to be. You can see Noah Cole started near the back. He's already on the inside line, making his way up pretty good. Got me stuck in the middle. That's not a good place to be. Hopefully there's not a wreck right now. Need to get down to the bottom to get out of the way here. I also want to try something else this year. I don't know how well it's going to work, but I want to do a segment of you'll see. Let me get it pulled up here. We are going to try to crank it up. Let's see what we get here. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, we're not doing it now. We got a big wreck coming. Big wreck. Oh, our pole sitter, Theo Walker, was involved. Let's go back and see what happened. We're going to ride along up front here. See if we can find where the wreck took place. Oh, I see it. Looks like Jason Donovan is really low here. Let's see if that might have caused it. All right, Noah Cole was on Jason Donovan. Looks like he got a little impatient with his teammate, turning down to the bottom. And that did not cause it, but it might have caused a checkup in the back. Let's see. There it was. So who turned? Looks like, let's go to the far chase view. Looks like Daniel Gill came down on Irvin Vargas, and this is going to cause a big wreck. Up into the outside fence. Several cars involved. Could have been a whole lot worse. Looks like Julia Powell will be taking a tow. Thea Walker got in the pits. Oh, we have a little accident back here on the turn 3. Lining up for the caution. Let's see what happened here. Oh, the number 7 is not requested his tow yet for whatever reason. And it looks like it backed up the field coming to the caution. Let's see if he makes contact with anybody. Nope, just slows down the whole field. Alright. Let's go back live. Let's see where our standings are. Alright, Jason Donovan first, followed by John Jacobs, Casey Weber, Sam King, Zach Shaw, Lily Holmes, Keith Hughes, Lewis Peterson, Noah Cole, and J.D. Yoho make up your top 10 after completing 10 laps, coming to completion of lap 11 right now. All right. So if you can see, Unique Area Navarro just narrowly avoided going another lap down. 93 of Daniel Gill has retired from that wreck. Looks like the 29 needs to come back in and fix some more repairs. Just maybe trying to avoid getting lapped. Looks like Julia Powell's finished her tow. Now she's back on the track. All right. Lights are off on the pace truck. We'll be going green this time. Jason Donovan will leave it at the back. Again, coming to lap 13. There will be a called a stage break competition caution at lap 40. So I don't know if we'll make it green the whole time, but we shall see. Another thing about this track is if you are damaged, you're going to be very off pace, and the leaders are going to have to do a great job navigating through the field. It could end up coming down to which driver is the best at overtaking the lap cars that comes out on top. Because if they are in the wrong spot at the wrong time, they could be sent to the back really quick, even if they're leading. So here we go, back to green. Jason Donovan gets another great jump. John Jacobs behind. Casey Weber. Let's see here if they're going to jump low. All right. Casey Weber jumps low on Jacobs. Going to try to get his way to the front. He drifts up the track. Now the 44 is going to try. Got Lily Holmes behind. We know that Matt Moss is really strong, along with Hughes Motorsports, and we expect those guys to be up front, but just because they get up front don't mean they'll stay there. Because once the line forms behind them, they can easily get around them. But having 4 up there might make it a little tough. But the number 9 of Ramirez wants to come up and see if he can break up that line. And then we got Matt Moss coming up to join, to give all of his cars in the top 6 right now, maybe top 5. Yep, top 7. And then all of Hughes Motorsports, we were 1, 2, 3 at the line. But like I said, we're getting ready to go high because Donovan jumps high, Noah jumped high. Now Hughes is in the lead. Ramirez will probably get a good push from Matt Moss to go by him now. And the 4 jumps low and Moss put him up in the high lane. Oh, Noah Cole got really loose off that turn. I thought he was going to spin Moss that time. That would have been a disastrous collision because in the front here, it's hard to get woe down with these trucks on this track. And there would have been a lot of cars collected in that. All right, we got 3 wide for the lead here. John Jacobs back to the front. Lily pushing him. Let's see. Oops, wrong button. Let's see if we've had any damages. Nope, no mechanical failures yet. So we can see these 3 have broken away because they were able to pass the lap cars that were slowing off pace due to damage. If they stay in line, they may be able to pull away until the end of the stage. And as soon as I say that, Leah decides it's her turn to lead. She's not going to stay behind Jarvie Motorsports any longer. Matt is tired of running second to Jarvie, and he's taking the lead now. She's not going to push him anymore. He gets up out of the groove. Lily gets into first. We got Virginia Buck all the way up to second. Won't last long. She's already taken the high line. We got Noah Cole back to second. Jason Dolan following him. He's going to pass him on the inside. No, maybe not. He takes down and blocks that off. And he gets it. Oh, we got the 77 a lap down without a hood. Slowing up that outside lane. Kills the momentum of Cole, Hughes, and Jacobs. They're going to have to try to get around him. And then he blocks the inside. The 77 is taking up the whole track. It's going to be a lot of time lost. I mean, now they are a second and a half back when they were right there with the lead. See, Jason Donham is taking over the lead. Let's look at number 5. Matt says that he's off, or she's off the pace. Check it out. Yep. Looks like she was involved in a wreck. Got a little bit of wheel damage to the side of the car there. Let's see if there was any list of mechanical failure or anything that went on for her. I don't see anything. Maybe she just took too much damage in that collision. Saw some smoke. Pace car's out. That means we got a wreck. Let's see what happened. Uh-oh. This is not going to be good. Looks like the number 4 of Trip Chase turns Juan Ramirez. And he just gets into the back of him, throws him up against the wall. And man, that was a collision. Let's go back and let's see who else gets involved in this. So Juan Ramirez hits the wall, collects John Jacobs, turns down into Lewis. Oh, Lewis Peterson gets involved too. Just barely gets clipped by Juan Ramirez as he go by. Let's look at the hood view we're watching here. See him swimming the wall, hard hit, tries to go low, just gets clipped in the rear end, spins him around. should be okay. I don't think we have that much damage with anybody else on the track. See, some chose to stay out. Looks like Lily and Donovan chose to stay out this time. Saying right, taking some tires. Got a few cars staying out, a few cars pitting. Let's see what kind of strategy that plays out at the end. All right. Let's take a look at the standings. The number 9 has retired from an accident. The number 77, who was involved in that accident as well, is now retired. And they joined Daniel Gill, who was retired from the first accident. But again, this is just for money, this race. So your top finishing position gets that money. So this is just for fun. There's no need to worry about repairs or anything like that. They're all racing hard. I'm sure that Jarvis Motorsports is not happy with Sovitech. I don't know if that'll carry over into the regular season or not, but I understand the frustration with those guys. They can be a menace on the track. They can certainly cause some chaos. Again, I don't have any love lost for Dominic Hall from Sovitech Motorsports. Everybody else is fine, but I hope when we get to Cup race that somebody puts him in the wall. I'm not biased on that. And anybody from Galiza race, I'm glad he was the first one out. That also makes me happy. I'm glad that Carlos gets to see his car behind the wall first. That's a good day. Even if I don't win, that's second place to me winning, is seeing Carlos have a car finish last. All right, the lights are off on the pace car. Pace truck, here we go. Lily is back in the field. You see our top 10 here. JD Yoho outside top 10, 11th, having a good day. Can earn a lot of money here, finishing in the top 10. Maybe able to get up here and get a win, especially with these guys fighting hard. There could be a wreck. Here we go. Taking the green. Our leaders usually get a good start. Let's see how well Lily can get off the line here. Jason Donovan was able to stay with her. Not as good a start for the leader as normal. Maybe he'll get a pass on the inside. Coming off the backstretch here. Not able to do it yet. See Matt Moss coming up behind. Getting pushed by Erickson. See the first 6 kind of lining up. I'm sure somebody will jump out soon. Yep, there goes the 48 and 84 diving on the inside of Lily. Matt's going to have the advantage on the inside line. He'll be able to take and lead this lap. And Keith Hughes following right behind. Trying to get out in the front. It's really close to his back bumper. Thought he might put it to him. A little early for that. But exhibition race, no rules, just racing hard. It might happen. 48 and 82 are jumping out to a huge lead as the 3 behind them are battling. They need to line up to catch these guys or they might be able to pull away. If they stay and lined up, I don't know how patient the 82 will be because it looked like he's not being very patient. Still lined up. You see these guys battling behind. 99 blocks down on the 26. Again, it's going to slow that line up. Now we're coming up on the first lap car, the 89. They're both able to go low. Let's go back and see if he blocks up anybody. Everybody's able to get around him pretty well. Weber is the first casualty on that lap car. Really hurt him. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Another crash. The number 2 is upside down, flipping around. I think that will end his day for sure. Got the 27 involved. Aiden Wright involved. Oh, another Gleason Racing. That's too sad. Jonathan Denson will need a tow. Christina Ferguson with the Tide car smashed in the front. Let's go back and see what happened. All right, looks like it may have been on JD Yoho here. See if I can get a good view. Let's go. Camera was fine. Gets in the back of Sean Cohen, another Galiza race. And then 27 smacks in the back of them. Sean's able to save it. The 34 smacks into the number 2 of Sammy Fox, causing him to flip over and over. What a crash. Let's go back and look at it from Sammy Fox's view here. We're going to ride with Sammy Fox through this crash. Hope you don't get sick or car sick from this. Here we go. See the 8 bump the 6 up high. 2 can't get out of the way. Comes and gets plowed from the right side by the 34, flipping him over. Oh, hate to see that for this rookie. We know that Tristan had high hopes for him, but again, exhibition race, he should be fine. But that was a heck of a crash. Let's go back to live. Looks like they were able to repair Christina's car a little bit. They weren't able to take the hood off. They were able to flatten it down. Just a little bump there. During all that mess, it looks like Keith Hughes was able to pass Matt Moss for the lead. And since it's lap 39, we're under caution. We're going ahead and call this is the stage. I'm not going to call a manual one. We'll call this as the stage halfway point. No money. Just I was going to break it up to make sure nobody got away. So that's not lost much, just being in second there, Matt, because I know you'd be upset if there was actually money involved and I passed you for that. Let's take a look at our top 10. Keith Hughes first, Matt Moss second, Trip Chase third, Noah Cole fourth. And we got some strategy calls here. We got Zach Shaw and Paul Erickson coming in to top off. If we go green the rest of the way, they may have a chance to make it. It'll be close. These other guys probably will not. The way the race has been going, I doubt we can go green the whole time. But if we do, we should have about 40 laps or so of fuel in the tires. All right. Hopefully the pace car's lights come off this time. If not, I'm going to manually do it for him. All right, here we go. Let's go. We need to go back to racing now. So we are just crossed halfway. Let's see what our accident total looks like now. Got the 93s out, 77 out, 9 out. The 2 and the 34 and the 44 have now joined. That looks like 2 of Blue Dog Racing are now out. So their only hope left is, I think, Virginia Brock, and she's 1 lap down. It's not a great day for them. Again, not much they can do with the number 2. Just getting plowed by the 34 there. We got 16 cars still on the lead lap. So if your guys on the lead lap, you still got a pretty good shot of even winning this thing. Got trip chase up the third. Very controversial, taking out the number 9 car. Now he's sitting in the top 5. Sure that there's a few people at Jardy Motorsports hoping that the 4 end up getting turned before this one's over. They don't want to see him have a high finish after taking him out. So 82 and 48 again, taking off again, getting out front. We'll see if they work together to pull away, or if Matt wants the lead now. And it looks like Matt wants the lead now. He's not waiting behind. He's going to take it. And he's going to have Billy going with him. Teammates pushing to the front. Got Jack Foster coming along with him. We know that he wants the lead in his first race. His first race this year. Anyway. He's got Noah Cole pushing him. Noah Cole's going to go around him on the inside. Followed by his teammate Keith Hughes. Matt gets held up by the 41. Now he's going to dive low here. Trip chase following. Let's see where the other guys are behind them. How far they're laying behind. Kalina Short in 7th is a little bit behind. Let's see if she can catch the draft and get back up to him. They're kind of spread out except for these first 4. Hughes Motorsport and Mattitude Motors battling it out again. Should be a common theme throughout the year. Hope we have a better result in the championship and the team championship this year from Hughes Motorsports, but we'll see. After Matt Moss didn't cut it out or didn't make it out in Xfinity, came down the trucks and started just dominating. So hopefully that Hughes Motorsports can actually keep him behind. There's smoke on the track. We were under caution. Let's see what happened. Oh no! The Galiza Motorsport car has been damaged. Sad, sad day. What a rough day for them. Hate to see it. Well, I don't, but somebody probably does. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Jack Doyle looks like he's going to get on the inside of Theo Walker here. Gets him loose up the track right in front of Sean. They both make hard contact. And I would assume that's going to put an end to Sean Cohen's day. I don't know if Theo Walker will be able to fix that damage or not, if he'll retire. Let's follow along and see if he can fix it without retiring. Nope, that's going to be it for him. Let me see the leaders pit behind him. We see Lily staying out. Bold call. She thinks that the race is going to have a few more cautions. She can save enough to make it, which is... And we got some people coming in for lap cars to top off. Which is going to be a risky strategy for the first 2 here. Billy Holmes and Jack Doyle staying out when you got 2 cars behind the people that just pitted right behind them. So we know they can make it. Can't you hold them off? They're going to have fresher tires. Maybe it'll go to round her fast. They may drop her back. See how strong a car she has. All right. We're on coming to lap 50. We currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trucks retired. We only have 14 trucks in the lead lap now. You see that the 74 with the tire problem. Let's see if that was part of the wreck or not. I don't know. I didn't notice it. Now I see the 43 has a fuel system damage. They probably got that fixed though. I don't see it listed for 74 anywhere. They could have been involved in a wreck and what caused that tire issue. Well, oh well. They still have a few more cars in it. Let's see here. We got the 93 out. 18's 14 laps down. And we have the 6 out. Man, not a good day for Galiza Racing either. It almost like, oh, that was planned, even though it wasn't. And you can accuse me of that. That's fine. I am happy to see his cars burn, but it was not intentional. There's no way I can make cars intentionally wreck a certain number. If I could, then maybe that would be the case. But happy accidents are what we're looking for today. Let's see if we got Matt Moss. His team Matitude has 17 in first. They got, where's the other cars at? 17, 48. Let's see where the 5's at. 5's in 18th. Hughes Motorsports has 3rd, 6th, and now Donovan's a lap down. So he's out of contention most likely. I don't foresee any way of getting a lap back. Let me see here again. JD Yoho up to 3rd, or let's see. Well, I guess Jack Doyle is a lap down. JD Yoho is up to 2nd. Strong showing. We know last year he had several races where it was hard for him to make the race. This year we only have 40 trucks, so there is no qualifying races currently until at least one more truck is added. So he's out here ready to earn some more money for his team, and that'd be very beneficial. I mean, right now looks like he's way off the pace, but if he can catch that back of that draft there, he might be able to stay in the top 10. And as long as he stays on the lead lap, he will finish no worse than 14th. Still a long way to go. We'll see if that happens. The lap car of Jack Doyle is getting passed on the inside. A long line of cars there. We got Lilly and Hughes. Hughes dives on the inside with Jack Foster following. Hughes will take the lead from Lilly. Jack Foster will take 2nd. Noah Cole will push through to 3rd. See Matt Moss and Lilly stuck on the outside there. Jack Doyle battling back, trying to get his laps back. This is going to probably end up slowing these guys down, but he's out here fighting for a spot just like everybody else. Lilly's going to go inside him, probably get around him for good. See Virginia Bruck here is 1 lap down. Got the 99 of Billy Sharp. Can't talk too much about him today. Solid run in the top 7. Again, we got Trip Chase of Silvertech Motor in 7th. Catalina Short's still in the top 10, but seems like a little bit off the pace compared to the rest of the top 10. But she's hanging on to the draft and maybe just trying to buy her time and try to stay out of trouble. It's probably a good strategy. And we see John Jacobs blocking the Matitude Motor 48. Slowing him way down. Maybe taking him out of contention. I don't know if he can get back up there or not. What a hard block. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but it looked intentional. Got the 18 lap car coming. If Lilly and Hughes split him by themselves in 1st and 2nd. Trip Chase followed 3rd. Again, lap car of Brock there. We see Catalina up to 4th now. Was able to navigate that lap car exceptionally well. Got herself up in the top 5 after I said something about her being slow. She shows me. Noah Cole goes on the inside of her. We got some more lap traffic coming. What are the lap cars going to do to this field? It's like Hughes. Oh, no! No! Hughes tries to go outside of Danielle Baker and hits the wall. What are you doing? Get the whole track. I have to go back and see this again. What are you doing here? Maybe Lily Caleb. Let's see. I hope not. There's no. Let's see what. I want to look at the front here. The rear chase. She just come up and blocks. That is garbage. I mean, that should be worth a suspension. You can't take out the leader of the field just because they're your best competition. That is not even cool. I am so upset. What are we doing here? Was anybody else caught up in this? I mean, I really don't. Oh, just comes up the track and smacks right into me. So 27 gets involved again, hits Noah Cole. Both my trucks get in the wreck, and damage is probably not going to be good enough to win the race. Oh, we'll see what happened to Virginia Brock here. She just collect a little bit there. Gets hit. Hits the 5 again. Ah, miserable. Dirty, 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 dirty. Cannot believe just come up the track like that. That puts Trip Chase in the lead with Carolina Schwartz in the second. 2 Subutex now in first and second, followed by Lily and Moss. And all my cars have been taken out of contention now. Unless Noah Cole can get his stuff fixed, which I don't think will happen. Oh. Not what I want to see. Oh! The 17 looks like she blows up. What is the cause here? I cannot say that I am not happy about that after what the 5 just did. So there's some damage. I don't know if it's terminal or not. They may be able to fix it. I'm not looking or hoping that. I'm hoping they have to retire that 17 truck just for what the 5 did. Let's watch and see if they start working on the truck or if she has to retire. And she's retired with the cause of a header issue. Very unfortunate for Matitude now only having 1 truck left, which, I mean, is more than some cars left in contention. We see Trip Chase first, Carolina Schwartz second, Matt Moss third, Jack Foster fourth, well, fifth, sorry. Well, he's fourth now because Lily pitted and is out. So Billy Sharp is fifth, Zach Shaw is sixth, JD Yoho still in the top 10 at seventh, Jason Don a lap down in 15th, Noah Cole in ninth but has some damage. I don't know how well that's going to be able to play out for Hughes Motorsports. Jack Keller in 10th, and then we have Lewis Peterson. Well, now he's in 10th because the lap car. Lewis Peterson, who was involved in the first crash, is still remaining in the top 10. We have 13 cars in the lead lap. Again, very, very good for be there. Let's see who they are. We have at least 2 Subutex, 1 Matitude, I think 1 Winter Air, a couple of VRMs, and we have 2 Weber Racing entries still in the top 10. There's a GMS. Am I still in? I'm still on the lead lap, but I don't know how well that's going to work out. I'm sitting in 12th with that much damage. All right, here we go. Back to racing. Let's get up to the front. Trip Chase gets out to a big lead. I mean, if I was picking right now, I would say that Matt Moss has probably the best chance to win. I'm not sure how well the other teams will work together. If they can work together and try to pass him, that would be great. But if not, I think he may be able to run away with it. Just has so much stronger truck than everybody else. But I mean, I saw some smoke right there. Is there a caution? And we have another caution out. Let's see who's involved with that. The 3 was awful slow. That's not going to look good. All right, let's look ahead. Look, I saw. To 83, turns his teammate to get out of the way because he's a lap down, and then it slows up the cars, and the 45 turns the 3. It may have put him in the wall there. Let's see how hard that crash was. So the 83 moves the 84 out of the way. 45 comes and knocks the 3 around. Does he avoid the inside wall? Oh, he barely hits it. I mean, that would have been a for sure day killer there if he would have crashed into that harder. Does he get going? Yep, he's able to get off the wall and get going. Maybe be able to stay on the lead lap. I'm not sure. But we see that the 83 of Noah Cole was not waiting for the lap car of Jason Dom get out of the way. I'm sure there will be some discussions in the shop or the team holler after the race. See all 3 Hughes Motorsports trucks together, all badly beaten and bruised. Still riding in the top 10 with 11 laps to go. So we'll have a good shot at a solid day. Matt Moss is in the front with Billy Sharp in second, followed by Zach Shaw in third. Can't talk much about him. He's been fired a few times, showing a really strong day here in third. Trying to prove people wrong. Was fired by Hughes Motorsports, then was fired by Blue Dog Racing. PRM's giving him a shot to see if he can just prove himself that he deserves a ride. And right now, sitting in third, he might be able to do that. Trip Chase, again, the cause of our first caution, and I'm sure we'll have some altercations in his hauler after the race with Jarvie Motorsports sitting in fourth. Clean looking truck. And we see our first few people they've stayed out of trouble. I don't see any damage on our first 6, 7, 8. Our first 8 cars, I don't think, have been involved in any wrecks today. Then after that, we got 3 Hughes Motorsports trucks back there that have been really, really battered. All right. So we should be going to 1 to go this time. Hopefully they will turn the lights off on this truck. Frustrating day for Hughes Motorsports. Leading the race, and a lap car from a rival team just decides to end your day. Is not the best way for an exhibition race to start. But I don't think I would have chose today to do that because there's a long season ahead and plenty of time to retaliate when it counts. I don't endorse that, but I'm not going to be sad if it happens. So, just so you know, I'm not going to incriminate myself. It'll be truly an accident, I'm sure. Right, here we go with 8 to go, coming to the line. Can the 26 and 99 work together to pass Matt Moss? I'm sure they will do their best, but I don't know if it'll be enough. Got Trip Chase back there. We know he's fast. Looks like the 41 actually does have some damage on the right side. That could slow him down. See, he has some scrape on the right side, so he might not be as fast. So that could hold Catalina Schwartz up there. But I think your winner is going to come from these top 4 here. I don't know if the others will have enough speed to get up there in time. Here we go. Matt Moss in the lead gets pretty good restart. He better not get too far out in front, though, or these guys might be able to drive right by him. See, Trip Chase breaks up the teammates of 26.99. 99's going to be by himself for right now. Catalina says it's go time. She's not waiting anymore. She's not worried about getting damaged. She's going to try to come to the front here. Who's going to push her? Because Matt is taking off because these guys behind are not working together. And he's just driving away right now. Will they have enough time if they even do decide to work together? .99 has gotten high. Catalina Schwartz underneath. JD Yoho's going to push her. He would love to win this race. And I don't know if he's going to have enough time to get up to the front. See, Noah Cole, even with a banged up truck, is able to push toward the top 5. But again, with only 5 to go, I don't know if they're going to have enough speed to catch the 48. Because they are not working together. The 48 is keeping his distance about the same. He's about a .28 on the last lap. This lap, they've cut it in half, down to 1:15. Catalina is closing in with 4 to go. And the 83 is gone. I don't know where he went. But we're not going to go find him. We're going to watch this race for the lead. And that might be the reason why he's gone, because his caution's out. And if that's the case, it looks like Matt Moss is going to win Season 3, Exhibition 1, unless he has a mechanical failure. And Catalina, who was laid back all day, was second. JD Yoho will come away with third. And again, barring any type of mechanical issue, Jack Foster will finish fourth. Trip Chase will finish fifth. And Keith Hughes will finish sixth. So let's see what happened to bring out this last caution. Like I said, I saw the 83 was coming close. And all of a sudden, he was gone. And I think I know why. So it's like the 26 is going to turn Jason Donovan up the track right in front of the 83 and the 31. He collects them. The 82 is barely able to escape that crash. Oh, looks like we're going to have a hard collision on the back end of that. Let's see the 7 coming up top here. He gets through. Only Lewis Peterson was involved in there. Jack Doyle wrecked. All right, back to live. Coming to the white flag. Oh. Well, Matt Moss's mission to win every race this year has started off on the right foot. We know that is the goal, and got to win the first one to do so. And he was very strong. The only people that can compete with him was Hughes Motorsports, and his teammate decided to end that. So, I mean, that strategy worked, I guess. I don't approve, but if that's the way he wants to win, then we're going to have to up our game a little bit, I guess. We see that it looks like only having 9 cars finish on the lead lap. The 48 coming across the line to take the check flag down. He will finish first. Catalina second. JD Yoho third. Jack Foster fourth. Trip Chase fifth. Keith Hughes sixth. Jack Keller 7th. Sebastian Lee is a lap down, is 14th. Let's see, we got Jason Donovan getting 10th. Casey Weber in 8th. And then Billy Sharp finishes 9th. Yep, I hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast. Try to get better. I'm not trying to be or pretend to be as good as Jarvie. I appreciate him and his broadcast a lot more, but I wanted the league to continue, and to have some fun. Um, Disappointing finish for Hughes Motorsports. So I'm frustrated. It's hard to be non-biased in the booth. Um, Jarvie did a whole lot better at that than I probably will. Um, so apologize for that, but I'm not probably going to fix it. Hopefully, I can get everything ready um, for an Xfinity race tonight at about 8 Eastern, and we can get that ran, and tomorrow about 3 Eastern PM to do the Cup race. See how those guys handle. Tomorrow or tonight's race, Xfinity will not be the same track as Hillside. You have to wait and see what that is. And then tomorrow, the Cups race will be a different track completely from the first two. I try to mix up the expedition races a little bit, just to give more variant and more fun. Um, just to give a hint, I think Jarvie is going to like the Cup racetrack at the most out of everybody. We'll see. Um, some people might like it too, but I think he'll appreciate it the most. We'll find out. But again, we'll see you tonight around 8 Eastern. I hope you had fun. Again, I know not perfect, but it is what it is. And I thank you for watching.